is rather unique. You see, it's not like we are in the plastic industry, but the product that we produce is different from what you see locally. When you talk about plastic, you talk about sheet extrusion, what do you call film blowing, and a lot of injection molding and other stuff. But roto-moulding is one of the most early industry in the plastic industry. We have injection molding, roto-moulding, sheet extrusion, and other stuff. So we can even call ourselves size reduction, where we reduce the size of the granule. But then reducing plastic, generally speaking, it depending on what kind of plastic that we size reducing it into powder form. It can be very taxing because grinding has got three phases in the process. What we are doing now is the usual ambient grinding, which is use of the what do you call the atmosphere. If it is a cold weather, you got to not increase the heat. But if it is a hot weather, you got to control your speed. All these are all techniques and tactics that we use to come up with the powder. And then powder is again something like let's give you an example. How you make a product is like a tray where you put water and then you put into the ice box, and when you take out the ice cube, that's what it looks like, because your tray that makes the ice cube is what it looks like. So if we want to make a product, it's a seamless product, and it is at any size you like. It can go up to 75,000 liter, 50,000, even 100,000 liter. You make a product, you mold it, you put your stuff inside. Instead of putting water, you put the powder, and then you start rotate, and then the powder will flow inside the mold. It's like water flowing, and then when it is ready, we demold it. The product is the final similar product. And obviously, in terms of the entry level, in terms of cost for roto-moulding is very low. Not like injection molding where the mold is very expensive. And then it's limited in terms of size, because injection molding is something that you've got to be more specific and it's more delicate. Whereas roto-moulding is a little bit crude, but then it serves the purpose of what customer wants. It can be used for kayaks, playground, and other stuff. So is that sufficient?
Yes. Maybe also you can let us know more about your customer base. Who are your customers, for example?
Like the customer base, I think in the prospectus we did mention when we were in the lead market, our key customer was single dependently focused on one particular customer in the Philippines. So when we wanted to go listing, the question was, you are so dependent on one customer, what happens if we fail? So no, we got to prepare ourselves and start expanding, you see. So what we did was make as much as we can from the customer, and then we kind of start to spread and expand our business to spread out our customer base. That was the idea. So now we have reached a stage where we have done our job of spreading out the customer base and not to be singly dependent on one. And we are still expanding, and now so basically we are moving into Europe and other places. You see, now we have kind of down under where you have Australia, the Pacific Islands, Fiji, Samoa, Tonga, Papua New Guinea. These are places that we are done with them. You see. But then now our focus now is on Australia, because Australia has a market which a lot of things has evolved, that it has become an export import market kind of. The material is imported. They don't have a local supplier in terms of resin. So that we took advantage of the fact that it is.
Right. Thank you. Yes.